All right. Okay, my audio was off. Sorry about that. Good morning, everybody. I am on live here on all of our platforms. Also, I am on Clubhouse as well. So I just wanted to come on here real quick and just say hello, everybody, and welcome to our Motivational Monday, keeping it real with Dr. Blue. And what are we talking about today? We are absolutely talking about planning your week. And let me tell you why this is so important. Welcome, people on Clubhouse. How are you doing this morning? So, we're talking about also what it means to plan your week and how to just stay on top of things. So, I really, really enjoy talking to other um people, black and brown women that are taking that next step and leveling up. And what are we saying? What I'm saying to them right now is, as we are sending our children back to school and getting them prepared to get into that rhythm of what life is. Now it's time to really start planning. And so some of us, what we do is we wait until the day of to try to get going and get things moving. And then we feel frustrated. And so we want to, I just wanted to come on here and just give you three simple tips this morning and talk to you about just planning and preparing for your week. So, what I encourage all of us to do, what I do myself, is the night before I even lay my head down or before I reside to go to bed for the night, I make sure that I have a list of things that I'm going to work on the next day. And so, what are those three things? What do those things include? I want to make sure that I have something that is connected to my business, something that is connected to my personal, and something that is connected to my future steps. Okay. So, and then at the end of the week, I make sure that I have something that I'm talking about my highs, my lows, and something that I'm grateful for. And I've been doing this for years. And I tell you, when I flip back and I look at my progress, I'm able to see that, okay, things may not be, I mean, I have gotten 1,000 clients this week, but I tell you one thing, I've talked to so many amazing people. And so for me, that just makes me know that the progress that I'm making is important. Okay. But especially you women that have children, it's so important that even before school starts, start teaching your youth how to lay out their clothes and get all their stuff together before the next day. So when I was raising my children, and they're all grown now, I would teach them how to lay their clothes out for the week. Okay. And so yes, they may change their mind because, okay, well, everybody's wearing gold today, so I got to change my shirt. Changing the shirt is far different than trying to find your socks, your underwear, your t-shirt, and all of this, your socks and your shoes, all of that stuff. But when you take the time and you put all that stuff together the night before, including your book bag, make sure that your homework has been checked and all of that, I tell you that things will go a lot smoother. That's the same thing with us as business owners that are either running a business or rather we're getting up to go to someone else's business, to make their business great. It's the same thing. We have to make sure that we're in the same routine, we're in the same mental state of planning for the week, just like you would do if you were working for someone else, right? And so we often forget those things. And so we get overwhelmed. We get, to the point where, you know what? I just forget it. I'm going to have a bad day. But I tell you, when you flow and you properly plan prior to, I tell you, things are going to be a whole lot differently, and they'll flow better for you for the week. But when you try to say to yourself that, okay, I can do all this in the morning, I'll just do that in the morning, and I'm just going to hurry up and go to bed, I will tell you that you will be frustrated and you will be overwhelmed. And I guarantee you, just like myself, things will not be accomplished because you'll be so busy trying to fix everything prior to, especially if you fix lunches, like I had to fix lunches and prepare, make sure that things were together. And so For me, I would go and I would put things in the crock pot and make sure that things were hello people on Clubhouse. Good morning to you. I would make sure that things were ready so that when I came home, I would make sure that when I walked in the door from work, that I had something that was cooking, right? And so maybe I just had to make some cornbread, or maybe I just had to brown some bread, or make some rice or something, and I could put that over the food. But I will tell you that it was so much easier following those tactics and doing those steps than it was trying to figure it out and make it, just starting from scratch every day and trying to get it all together, because it was a lot. So when we think about where we are right now in life, if you sit down and you think about, like, okay, I know that when I go to bed at night, I know that in the morning, Johnny has to brush his teeth. I have to do Martha's hair, and all those things. Are those things that you can prepare the day before? And then also, I want to share with you, if you are not using a planner and a journal, then you are doing yourself a disservice, because it is so important to use your planner. And I want to tell you how to use your planner, but I would encourage you to come and be a part of my workshop that I'm going to talk about how to properly use that planner. I will post that information out on our Facebook page so that you can join us to learn more about that, because those are things that I talk about. Because some of us say, "Yeah, I have a planner," or "Yeah, I use my phone," but how are you using it, and how is it helping you to make progress towards the next steps? Because yeah, you can write stuff down, but if it's not really helping you to get to the next steps, then why in the world are you using that tool, right? So I want to say to you, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Some people say good morning and some people say grand rising. I like to say grand rising because it's way more than a good morning, because it's already a good morning, because it's been prepared for us. The road has been paved for us, but it's grand rising. It's rising. You get up in the morning and this is a brand new day that you've never seen before. And it's rising to the sun because you've never seen this day, and there's so many opportunities that you can take advantage of. So I didn't want to come on here very long, but I just wanted to share with you these 3 tips real quick. First of all, make sure that you're using a planner. And secondly, make sure that you are using that journal so that you can write down your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And then the last thing, make sure that you are preparing the day before, and making sure that you're teaching your young people, or whoever's in your family, even your spouse or your loved ones, that they don't get in your way. Everybody has a plan of how we're going to get this thing done, so that we're not moving on top of each other and trying to run people over in order to get ready for the day. And that is so important. So where do you learn these tips? I have a course called Women in Power that we are preparing for, as well as our next level woman Restore Me Mindset Retreat that is coming up August 26th, 10 through 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're not sure how to where to go, you can find us on Blue Pathway on Facebook, and you can register following the link. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I will be more than happy to assist you. Again, if you're not sure how to find us, you can find us at Blue Pathway on Facebook, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have about our retreat, about our upcoming course, about taking next steps with Blue Pathways. I am more than happy to help you. I love helping our Black and Brown women to get to their next steps, because I've been there. I know how it is, and I understand what it is to want more. So look, let me make sure that I type this in the chat properly, because I put something else in there. I was typing something else. So look, our link to our Facebook page on Facebook is at Blue Pathway. And if you want to connect with me or you have questions, all you need to do is just reach out to me via email. It is Blue Pathways Mentorships at gmail.com. Okay. So I look forward to seeing you guys on our next live. See you next Monday. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody.